helping organizations that help people. And we have a family here that has worked with an organization called CAP. I think some of you have probably heard about CAP. During the summer, you might have heard on the radio a little advertisement on the radio about cookies for CAP. And that was all about a fundraiser that this family initiated because they wanted to do something nice for the community. And they chose a portion of the community, and guess what? It was us. I think they must have heard how awesome this school is. And I know that Mrs. Snyder has been here on a couple of occasions because she helps deliver our snacks, I think, sometimes on Fridays. She works at Fiber. You know how on Friday we get those Fiber snacks that we're so grateful for? Well, she kind of got to know our school doing that. And so I think maybe that was the initial connection. I'm not sure. But we're going to have this family share with us their journey of doing this fundraiser for our school because they know that you guys are all such important kiddos in this community and they wanted to help our school to become even more awesome. So I'm going to hand the mic over to Mrs. Snyder, and then she has her daughter Erica, who was kind of the lead in this fundraiser, and she'd like to talk with you a little bit. So will you give me and our guests a round of applause so they can get started.
Good morning, guys. I'm Heather Snyder, and over here is my husband Rod Snyder, and my son Cameron Snyder, back in the back there, and my other son Jeremy Snyder, and my daughter Erica Snyder. So when you guys have hobbies or things like that, your parents probably help and support you with those hobbies. And for Erica, her hobby and her passion is helping people and cookies. So as a family, we like to support her in that. And she's very energetic about this, and she puts her whole heart into it. About 4 years ago, she started Cookies for CAP to help the community in different ways through the CAP, the Community Action Program. And every year it gets a little bit more successful than the year before. And this year, I brought notes so I can get this right. We baked, with the help of our friends, 3,000 cookies, and we raised $3,620. Isn't that exciting? And we decide every year what we're going to do with the money. And this year, because I did have the opportunity and the privilege to see you all in the classrooms as I brought around snacks at different times, we knew that St. Helens really could use the help. So this year we decided to put our money towards St. Helens Elementary, which we're super excited about. And everybody in the community is excited about you. And what an amazing community we live in, because when we told them it was for St. Helens Elementary, people got really excited and they wanted to help us, which is really awesome because we couldn't have done this without the help of so many different people. Erica had a lot of friends that helped us with this. The Monteros are here today. Maggie and Maddie Montero, they were a huge help in the kitchen as we baked all of these cookies, and we really appreciate their help. Some other people who couldn't be here today are Mary Knowles. She is at another middle school, and she helped us so much with the cookie baking. And you know, even in her spare time for her birthday party, she and her friends got together and they baked cookies so they could raise more money for you guys. So it was super awesome just to see these kids come together and do what they can to help. The Monteros, Maggie Montero's husband Michael was a huge help as well. And Madeline Pospichil is here with us today, and she was also a big help. So you can see we had a lot of people helping us. And we also had people who not only helped in the baking, but just contributed money to what they thought was a super important cause. One of them was Dave Green at Columbia Bank, and just some individuals, Ben and Judy Combs, Tim and Lee Welch, and a union, IDEW Local 48, also contributed money so that we could bring these things here for you today, which I'll talk about in a second. And we didn't bake these 3,000 cookies in our own kitchens, because that would take a lot of time, but we also had some people who helped us out with that too. We baked the cookies at Christie's Custom Cakes, which you might have been to, Grounds for Opportunity Kitchen. also the Longview Eagles. So we used their industrial kitchen so that we could get this done. Advantage Printing also helped us with our Cookies for Cap t-shirts and a lot of other things as well. So we are so grateful for the amazing community that we live in, that people were willing and offering to help us with this. So now I'd like to get down to the exciting part about telling you what we were able to purchase with our $3,630. And we asked Cynthia Hansen and we asked Principal Reese to help us with what you guys might need, and different staff and faculty provided lists to us, and that's what we went off of in order to purchase the things that we did for the school. And so for the gym, we got 12 badminton rackets that you see over here, and a bunch of shuttlecocks to go with that. We got a half a dozen hockey pucks, 6 sets of stilts, which are super amazing. You guys are going to have so much fun with these, because I know my kids did. And 2 heart rate monitors. And for the music room, we got a whole bunch of stuff. A bunch of drum mallets, 16 drum mallets, 6 musical CD activity sets, 6 sets of rhythm ribbons. That's pretty fun. 1 set of 5 sound shapes, 10 triangle holders, 1 vibra slap. Jeremy, do you want to demonstrate the vibra slap? So lots of fun stuff. How about the rain stick? Can you do the rain stick for me? Yeah. 2 sets of maracas, 1 set of reproducible storybooks, 1 instrument bingo activity book, 1 set of Discover the Great Composers posters, 1 set of pitch exploration stories activity cards, and 1 set of finger symbols. So you guys are going to have lots of fun in the music room as well as the gym. And for the library, we got 122 books. That's pretty awesome. We're super stoked about that. And then for the classroom, yeah, for the classroom, each teacher was asked what they would want for their classroom, like for rainy day recesses and things like that. So we filled every teacher's wish and got everything that they wanted and a little bit more too. We got 21 sets of math flashcards, 24 board games, 11 puzzles, 9 card games, 1 box of Legos, and 4 sets of Bob books. So pretty exciting, don't you think? Look at all this stuff. It was so much fun for us to do this, to bake the cookies, to sell the cookies, to buy this stuff, to put the labels on all of this stuff, and think about you guys having so much fun with this stuff. And it's all because of Erica and her idea and inspiration. And right now I'm going to turn it over to her.
Hi, I'm Erica. I'm so happy to be here today. I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy these, I know. And it was really fun baking all the cookies, and it's really contagious. Everyone wants to help. I mean, the radio, you might have heard us, the radio wanted to help, the newspaper wanted to help, Madeline Pospisil wanted to help, everyone, you know, it's very contagious. And it was super fun. We sold cookies in the National Night Out in the Highlands. You might have seen me there. And we sold cookies at the Terry Taylor garage sale. And I really hope you guys enjoy these. And thank you.
So there's so much to be thankful for, but there's also a learning moment right now. Because I think sometimes as kiddos, because I'm thinking back to when I was a child, I didn't realize what a difference I could make in people's lives. I thought it was adults making differences in my lives, but hopefully you guys are seeing today that you have a lot of power to make difference in people's lives and each other's lives. Because Erica is not much older than most of you. And she has decided that one of her missions in life is to help other people. And that's a pretty amazing thing for a kiddo to want to do. We tend to learn those things as we grow up, but to already have that quality as a child, I mean, she's probably going to be a pretty amazing adult. So I hope today that we're showing gratefulness for these wonderful things that are going to make our learning environment even stronger. But I hope you also take away that this is really a special thing in helping other people, and that you can do that. So over break, be thinking about, how can I help somebody? It doesn't have to be in purchasing things for others, but how can you do something kind for somebody else and show care and compassion? Because that's what Erica has done for our school. She has shown care and compassion. Music is going to be even more awesome than it has been. And I mean, it's been pretty awesome. You guys remember that program last week? The library has so many more books. And do you know what's really cool about these books that were being donated? They were also purchased from our book fair. So we got credit for those books. So that means even more books are coming into our library as a result of that. And then we also know that PE, Mrs. Campbell said she could hardly contain her excitement this morning, because these are items that she was really wanting, that she knew Mrs. Reese's building budget that couldn't necessarily pay for. And then all of the rainy day recess games that your teachers said might be helpful, because we know we have lots of rainy day games or rainy days where we have to stay inside. So everybody is going to benefit from these amazing items. So let's give one more big thank you to Erica and the crew from CAP, because it took a lot of people to make this happen. And do you think on the count of 3 we can give a big thank you? Nicely done, superstars. So at some point, we're going to have somebody coming back in January to see us actually using these materials, because the folks at CAP want to get some pictures of the impact they've made in your lives and here at our school. So thank you very much, Erica, and thank you to the Snyder family for taking this on.